Hi, second graders. Today for math, we're going to learn how to make our own graphs and make our own surveys, and I'm super excited about it. So, what are we learning in this lesson today? Today, we're learning to collect and record and use data about things that we measure. I decided to measure my second grade team teachers, all of those people. I decided to ask them what their favorite food was. And I know that I'll be successful and I'll understand what I'm supposed to be doing today when I can sort the data, record the data into a table and a graph, and use up to 4 categories. So you're going to be able to create your own survey, but I wanted to show you an example of mine first. So this was my survey sheet, and you should have a sheet like this that's blank. So yours will look like this when you start, and then when you're all finished, it'll look something like this, but a little bit different because you get to pick your own question. So I chose favorite foods. So second grade teachers' favorite foods. You always want to have a label or a title to your table and your graph. So down here it says favorite foods. Up here it says second grade teachers' favorite foods. Now we said up to 4 categories, and it's kind of hard if you ask everybody what their favorite food was. There could be so many different things. So I narrowed it down for everybody, and I said they could pick between tacos, pizza, burgers, and salad. And when I asked everybody, I made sure to record my data or keep track of the information that I got. When you survey someone, a survey is a way to collect data by asking a question and recording the responses. So I asked my question, what is your favorite food, to all my second grade teacher friends, and I had 6 people tell me tacos, 4 people tell me pizza, 3 people said burgers, and 5 people said salad. I filled it into my table, and then I had to fill it into my graph. If you notice, we left spaces in between just to make it neat. I labeled these going up by 1, and on the side, this is also labeled, and it says number of teachers. Yours might say number of people, number of friends, things like that. So I made sure that my table data or information matched my bar graph information. So tacos, I said 6, and it goes all the way up to 6, and it's shaded in neatly. Pizza, I have 4 and 4. Burgers has 3 and 3. And salad has 5 and 5. Now, once you double check that your information in your table matches the information in your bar graph, then you get to make up a bunch of questions that people will have to answer about your graph. Maybe you could ask mom and dad to answer the questions, or your brothers and sisters, or maybe you could even send it to a friend when you're all done. So at the top, if we look at all the directions, it says, design a survey and collect the data. That's the first thing you have to do. Label and fill out the table. So the table has a title. Mine is second grade teacher's favorite food. Then I labeled the 4 categories that I picked: tacos, pizza, burgers, and salad. Use the table to label and complete the bar graph. So then I took this information from the table and put it in the bar graph, same labels. Tacos, pizza, burgers, and salad, favorite food, number of teachers, and they're all matching. The 4th thing you have to do is write questions based on the graph and let students use your graph to answer them. So since we're not together, you could always send this to a friend, like I said before, or a family member, something like that. So the questions that I came up with are, how many teachers did I survey? All together, how many people did I ask this question to? How many more teachers like tacos than pizza? Ooh, that's a comparison question. So I have to look at my tacos and look at my pizza and figure out who likes them more and how many more. How many teachers like burgers and salad? That's taking 2 things and putting them together. What is the difference? Ooh, that's a fancy word. What is the difference between the number of teachers who like tacos and the number of teachers who like burgers? Ooh, and difference, a lot of the time when we hear that word, it's talking about subtraction. So that's what you get to do today. You get to come up with a survey. So come up with a question. A lot of the time you look at these things and you talk about someone's favorite something or least favorite something. So you could do colors, least favorite colors, favorite food, sports, recess games, craft projects, outside summer activities. There's a lot of different categories you could do. You pick. Choose up to 4 things And then you're going to survey people. You could just survey the people in your house, your brothers, your sisters, your grandparents, your parents. If mom and dad allow you to, you could call some friends on the phone or some cousins or grandma and grandpa, aunts and uncles, and ask them what they like. And then you can fill them into your survey. You guys have fun with this. Make this your project. Create the questions, create the graph, create the table, and then we can't wait to see what questions you guys come up with. Some great question words: how many more, most, less, least, total, all together, things like that. Think of the questions that you hear when you're working on your math problems. So, this is what mine looks like all filled out, but you're going to start with one that looks like this. We cannot wait to hear about your surveys and all of the things you guys come up with. I hope you have so much fun with this project. Have a good day.